looking for the facts? Well, you done came to the right place. You've now checked in with Blog Partner, 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 Blog Partner.
Here it is, here it is. This your boy Blog Partner. Back up in this thing one more again. And I keep it growing legs, growing legs. And today I got an inspirational force, a very special and interesting individual, the man behind the mask. Let them know who I got in the building.
Man, how you doing? You got Isaiah Deontay Brooks. You got Spring Hill Spider-Man in the building. So
Okay. Well, let them know where you from.
I'm from Columbia, Tennessee. I've been here my whole life. I kind of grew up in Mount Pleasant a little bit. Then I moved to Columbia. And then from Columbia, I moved to Spring Hill. Then came back to Columbia. So I love Columbia. Columbia's home. I got a lot of family around here. So
Okay. What's Columbia known for to you?
I say, to me, really, like, I love Milltown. Like the holidays that come around, like Milltown.
Shouts out to Milltown.
I love Christmas. You know, they do the thing downtown Columbia. And then I love Labor Day. You know, everybody go to the east side. They got all the good food. They got the food trucks out.
Yeah.
They got the fish fries going on. So that's what I really love. I love Columbia for that. And that's what it's known for me.
Okay. Well, how does being here, how did it rub off on you? How did it play a part in your life?
I think it rubbed off a lot. You know, growing up in Mount Pleasant, kind of seeing what Mount Pleasant was like, and then coming to Columbia was like a whole different atmosphere. You know, Mount Pleasant, if you know anything about it, it's a real small town.
I'm from there too.
Yeah, okay,
I'm from Columbia and Mount Pleasant, just like you.
Okay, I got
Shouts
you.
out to Mount Pleasant.
Yeah,
too.
for sure. And you know, Mount Pleasant, it's a real small town. Then you got Columbia, which is relatively a little bit bigger, but it's just a lot more to do.
Right.
I love Columbia. I love hanging out here. I got a lot of friends and family here. And honestly, you know, from going to Franklin, Spring Hill, I think Columbia just feels like home. As soon as I pass Spring Hill High School and get to Columbia, I know every back street, everything.
Okay.
So I just love Columbia.
Yeah, for sure. Well, check this out. Like when you're not doing what you do, like when your spare time, like what do you like doing? Let the audience know, like what do you like doing?
For sure. On my spare time, my daddy always taught me how to fish, and honestly, fishing it kept me out of a lot of trouble. I'm not really a trouble kid, but growing up, you know how it is. You're hanging out with the wrong group, you're hanging out with the wrong friends, and you're getting into stuff. You're getting into trouble, and it's easy to get into, and it's real hard to get out of. So my dad, he taught me how to fish, and so on the weekends, instead of hanging out with my buddies, I always just wanted to go to Alabama and go fishing, or go find a pond and go fishing. I really love to fish in my free time. I love riding street bikes. I love bikes.
Okay.
I'm in a bike scene too a little bit. Me and my brother, we ride together, so that's what I like to do in my free time.
Shouts out to Pops. I know who he is.
Oh,
Shouts out to your brother too. I know who both of them are.
For sure.
Okay, well check this out. Not getting into the Spider-Man thing yet, but any other talents that you got? You want to let the audience know about?
I would say it's a talent that I had. You know, back in second grade, I could sing real good. Back in Mount Pleasant, I won. I actually won.
Okay.
It was like a singing ceremony.
For sure.
And I sung "This Christmas" by, I think it was by Ashanti. Like the Chris Brown. They all got a version. Yeah. And I sung it. And I won.
That's what's
and the trophy was huge. The trophy was this big.
You still got it?
I ain't got it. My little brother ended up breaking it.
Okay.
It had like a microphone at the end of it. My little brother ended up breaking it. But that was a talent that I had. Now, honestly, I'm still trying to find that out about myself. I'm sure I got a lot of talents. I just haven't recognized them yet.
For sure. Well, check this out. Anybody who I have sitting over in their seat, before I get you over here, I'm already observing and analyzing each individual who I got in here. And I can see that you're dedicated and determined. So what does your dedication and determination come from?
Dedication definitely came from my mom's. You know,
Shouts out to mom.
She was working 3 different jobs, 2 different jobs, and just seeing how strong she was, just going, and she didn't quit, she didn't give up. So she taught me and my oldest brother Quinn a lot about financial
For sure. For
stuff,
sure.
that things you wouldn't learn in school, and it's be self dependent. You know, when I turned 18, I moved out the house and I got my first apartment just like that, and I didn't
How
depend.
old are you now?
I'm 22.
Okay. Okay.
22. And so I don't, I don't depend on anybody, and that's really my mom's give me all my determination because she pushes me to go hard, and it's
For
just
sure.
like, man, I seen her do it as a single woman. I can do it. I'm a man,
Right.
So
Right. Right.
I definitely just get out there and get that hustle from my mom. Ever since I was 14, I've been working, and even before I was 14, I was riding around knocking on doors.
Yeah.
Not riding. I was on a bicycle
Trying to
in
get
Mount
it. Trying to
Pleasant,
get it.
but I was knocking on doors. Hey, you got some trash I can take out
Right.
for
Right.
you?
Right.
Something I can do just to make some extra cash. And always been a hustler.
Okay. Shouts out to mom. Mom, you did a good job with her. For sure. For sure. But check this out. What do you do to avoid distractions?
Distractions. Honestly, a lot of my distractions come from the internet.
Okay.
I try not to let a lot of things on the internet, influence me to do something, or especially like I feel like the music now in our generation,
Right.
like
Right.
it is so bad, and you see all these young black guys, just doing crazy stuff
Throwing their life
and
away.
throwing their life away pretty much, and it's like
You got a head on your shoulders,
it's
man.
all
For
involved in
real.
like the music we listen to. You think about it, you go listen to some Michael Jackson, you gonna be in a good mood. You go listen to some NBA YoungBoy, you gonna be ready to do something you ain't got no
Right.
business doing.
Right.
And it's like from distractions, I try to stay distant
Stay away from all that.
from social media, and it's a tunnel vision for me. And it's like a lot of people, I feel like they can't see down the long run, and me, I'm always looking at the long run.
For sure.
I'm never looking for instant gratification like that. I'm always looking down the tunnel. So it's like I just try to keep myself out the mix, really.
For sure. For sure. But check this out, man. Like I said in your intro, the man behind the mask.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're very inspiring to these youngers out here. 'Cause I've been peeping you out. You know what I'm saying? How long have you been the what is it, the Spring Hill Spider-Man?
Yes, sir.
How
Spring Hill
long have
Spider-Man.
you been the Spring Hill Spider-Man?
I've been doing it now for about 4 years.
4 years.
For about all right when COVID first started, so 2021. So yeah, about 4 years
4 years.
now.
What made you come up with it?
Honestly, COVID had just started. I was about to graduate high school. I was about to graduate high school,
Okay.
and I went on Amazon and I bought a Spider-Man suit, and I was like, how funny would it be to go put on a Spider-Man suit and stand at a street corner?
It wasn't even Halloween or
And
nothing.
it wasn't Halloween, nothing. I think it was like March, maybe May. Yeah,
Okay.
it was definitely before May. I think it was like March, April, one of those 2 months.
I guess.
I put on the suit, and man, somebody took a picture of me standing on the sidewalk, and it went viral. It blew up. And now
Okay,
all these people
okay.
are asking, where's Spider-Man? Who's the guy behind the mask?
Right.
And
Right.
so I just kept doing it on and on and on from there.
Okay. Okay. What's your most memorable moment? Like one moment that sticks out to you being Spider-Man.
Being Spider-Man. Being Spider-Man, my most memorable moment definitely would have to be when I was working at the car wash in Spring Hill. It's the Great White Car Wash Express, and one of my
Is it the one over by Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah, that shark one.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
And one of my friends, that's a girl, she called me and she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Good." I didn't talk to her in a minute, and she was like, "The community's buying you a car, right?" And I was like, "What you mean?"
Hmm?
And I was like, "Buying me a car."
The community is buying you a car?
And that's what she told me on the phone. I had no clue.
Okay.
And so I called my mom and I'm like, "Mom, this some girl called me and said Spring Hill buy me a car for Christmas." And my mom said, nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
And so 5 minutes later, my mom called me back and she's like, "I want to tell you before anybody else tell you, the community is buying you a car. They raised $20,000.
So did they do it?
Yeah, they do it. That red car outside, yeah,
Hey,
they bought it.
You know what? Man, when you pulled up and I was looking, that car kind of looked like a Spider-Man car.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
real right there.
For sure. And
real,
that's why they picked it out. It was
right.
red, because of
and
Spider-Man.
And the tail lights look like, I thought okay, that's cool right there, man.
That's dope. So I think that's definitely one of my most memorable moments being Spider-Man, because again,
Right.
I'm independent. I don't depend on nobody to do nothing for me. You know, just so
Right.
if you
Right.
buy me
Right.
some water, I
Right.
don't want you coming back. Hey, bro, you remember that time I bought you some water?
Right.
You owe me. Nah, I don't owe you
Nah,
nothing.
nah, it ain't how it work.
So they bought me a car, and I was forever blessed, forever humble, grateful.
That's cool, man.
So
That's dope.
for sure.
And it's just like I speak on positivity a lot, and what you did is a perfect example of putting positivity into the universe and getting, you know what I'm saying, positivity back out.
Right.
They seen you was doing a good deed, and look what they did.
Right.
You didn't even ask them. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? That's real right there.
For sure.
And I take my hat, shout out to Spring Hill and the folks who did that. And I take my hat off to you again for being the individual that they caught, you know what I'm saying, they locked eyes with. But okay, check this out. What was your most scariest moment? And the reason why I asked you, because I was looking at your stuff, and I seen you standing up on the building, you was standing like up on something, you know what I'm saying, like up there, like,
yeah,
you ain't scared of heights? Well, you can't be scared of heights being Spider-Man.
Nah, I'm not scared of heights. It's crazy. It's kind of like, really not scared of nothing. Like my grandmama really put in me, and for the youth too, walk by faith, not by sight.
Gotcha.
So every time, you know, I'm going into something, I'm never, you know, I can't be scared of, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain.
No, I got you.
I'm not
explain to them though. That's what they are.
I'm not really scared of stuff. Like again, I walk by faith, not by sight.
Right.
So if something happened, it's meant to happen. God know everything that's gonna happen. He know today, tomorrow, future, forever and beyond. So I just trust in God, and if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And I'm also a firm believer in everything happened for a reason. So today, if my car break down today, of course I'm gonna be a little bit stressed, but not too much. I'm gonna let God handle it. Hey, maybe it's a reason why it happened. So
that's real.
For sure.
That's real, bro. For real. And I take my hat off to you again. That's real. Okay. What's the biggest event that you been a part of being Spring Hill Spider-Man?
The biggest event. Man, it's a lot of them.
The biggest.
I think the biggest event is definitely Experience Spring Hill.
What is that?
So it's a huge community event where like a bunch of vendors and whatnot come together in Spring Hill.
Is it the same time every year or
every
month?
Same time every year.
Every year, once a year.
It's about like 5,000 people that attend to it.
Man.
And so I get my own little table set up. I get Spring Hill Spider-Man, my business cards, and I hand out goodies to the kids.
That's cool.
And it's just a good way to really get your business out there. And really, like, you really got to do a lot of marketing for all the young people listening right now, and you want to start something, just do it. Be consistent. And it's about the marketing. Before I started getting paid for Spider-Man, I did 300 events for free. I ain't get paid for nothing. I did it all just out the kindness of my heart.
Just like I do this for free.
Yeah. I did it all out the kindness of my heart. And then just seeing how God works over time, I started charging for it. And it's blessed me tremendously in ways I can't ever pay back or say thank you. So I'm definitely humble and blessed for that.
So like, what all do you do? Like,
so if you book me for a party, usually I only do 30-minute visits. So I'm coming, and then say like, you know, you got a little kid. Let's say his name Jalen. Let's just say Jalen.
Right.
So I'm pulling up. Jalen's a kid. I stay in character the whole time. It's the most important.
Gotcha.
And so I come there, and I usually run around the corners. The moms, I have like a bounce house, so they'll be grilling in the back and whatnot. And so I come, hey Jalen, you know what's going on, buddy? And those your friends over there? Hey, you guys want to play hide and seek? You know, they're 4 or 5-year-olds. Of course they want to play hide and seek. And so I play hide and seek with them. I'll play tag with them.
That's cool.
And then while I'm there, you know, I'll whisper in Jalen's ear, the kid, and I'll say, hey buddy, do you think Spider-Man can walk on his hands from point from here to over here? And he's like, no, you know. And so boom, I do it.
Okay.
And it's like,
that's hard right there.
Oh yeah. I can walk on my hands for at least about a minute, 2 minutes, probably more. I've never really timed it. But then also I do backflips as well. So if you want me to do a backflip, just, hey, look, watch this, buddy. I usually run, I do a cartwheel, I do a backflip. The kids go crazy, because you got to think a lot of times when they're hiring these party entertainments, they're not doing all of this stuff. So when they actually see Spider-Man do a flip,
you in the league of your own. You got something going on.
Yeah, like a 5-year-old, you know, man, I'm like, dang.
That's real, man. And when I heard about you, I had to get you in here. I'm like,
for sure.
And I know you. You probably don't know me, but I growed up with your daddy. You know, so I know your mama. I know all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I remember you was little and watch you grow up, but I didn't know you was doing the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of you though.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate it.
A lot of a lot of youngsters ain't got what you got. You know what I'm
For
saying? But
sure.
that's why I got you in here so you can try to each
Oh
one
yeah,
teach one. You know what I'm saying? They
for
can see
sure.
you do it, they might do it. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
I ain't saying y'all could be a Spider-Man, but y'all could be something positive like this young man right here. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Had the same glow that he got.
For sure.
Okay, well, it's crazy that you said it about the kids because my next question was, how does it feel knowing that you're a superhero to these kids? You like a real live superhero to these
Yeah.
kids. How does it
Um,
feel to you?
Man, honestly it feel great. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like you gotta put yourself in the kid's position. I know when I was
We done been,
5,
yeah, we done been
you know,
kids. Right, right.
I didn't have no
We ain't have no Spider-Man.
yeah, my
Telling you.
favorite superhero was Hulk. I love Hulk.
Yeah.
Green my favorite color just because of Hulk. I
Yeah.
love Hulk.
Right.
And man, I'm thinking if I was a 5-year-old and my mom or dad got Incredible Hulk to come
Yeah.
out, it's over.
Yeah.
Hulk, can you smash and do this?
Right.
And honestly, it's like an uplifting inside of you. I can't really explain how it feels, but it's like, man, I walked away knowing I just made this kid's day.
Yeah.
And numerous amount of times, parents will text me and say, hey, like this was the best birthday
Yeah.
party ever. Like
That's
they
cool,
won't
man.
forget about this. And
That's
I can't
cool.
name the amount of times that I've did the same birthday party for the same kid
Yeah.
4 years in a row.
That's cool.
Since I started,
Since you started.
3 years in a row.
Right.
Like the parents will book me every single year.
They looking
Obviously,
for you.
until the
Yeah.
kid get a little bit older, they go out
Spider-Man
of
back over here.
yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. Well, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming through, little
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's an honor, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, anybody who come here, man, you always got a home right here,
Oh,
Bob
yeah.
Partner.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? And I can get you in here one more time again, like in
Yeah.
the future. Just
Let's do it.
let me know.
Let's do it.
Okay, but what I always do, I always get my guests to look in the camera and say something positive to the youth.
Something positive to the youth
Yeah.
is honestly, like I know a lot of us got dreams, a lot of us got goals, and a lot of us are just after the money. You know, we young, we want money, we want money. We want the Corvettes, we want a party. You know, honestly, that's not what life is about.
Right.
You know, like me starting out, you know, I wanted the same thing, but now as I was 18, 19 when I started Spider-Man, but I'm 22 now, and it's like the older I get, the more I realize like time is everything, y'all.
Right,
like
right.
family, your moms, your dads, like cherish time with everybody because time, you know, with money you can buy anything you want. You can't buy time back.
Right.
So it's like my grandmama, she lived right across the street, and I go over her house almost every single day because it's so important, you know, to just spend time with your loved ones. And we all seen what happened to Charlie Kirk. I mean, that man had 2 daughters, a wife,
Rest in peace.
and again, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. But his life was gone just like that.
Yeah.
So it's like please cherish time with everybody, all your family members, your loved ones. Please, that's all I ask.
For sure. That was a good message right there. Y'all take heed.
For sure.
Okay, look in here and let them know what's next for the Spring Hill Spider-Man.
Man, what's next for Spider-Man? Let's see. We got a Christmas fundraiser coming up. And if you don't know what it is, so basically, since I was a little boy, I always told my grandmama, hey, grandmama, if I ever hit the lottery for 10 million, 20 million, I would go back to all the people in need and just help them out. Like if I didn't know you and I seen you walking, hey man, here's how much you got left to pay on your car. Here's $40,000. And I wouldn't want it to be public, but I just love helping people out.
Yeah, that's cool.
You never know what someone's been through or what somebody's going through. And it's like, so that's what I got coming up next for Spring Hill Spider-Man. We're doing a Christmas fundraiser. So basically, we're going to be trying to raise $2,000 and we're going to be donating everything back to the kids in need. 2 years ago, me and McKenna, we was able to help out 25 families. So
that's cool.
That was awesome
cool right
for us
there.
to do.
That's cool
and,
right there.
You know, honestly, be grateful for where you are in life because sometimes I'll go home and I think I have it bad. It's always the next person up under you who got it 10 times worse. So be grateful we got water. Be grateful, as my mom always told me, there's kids in Africa starving. Be grateful we got a house. We got a roof over our head. We may not have the newest Jordans that come out, but we still blessed at the end of the day. So be on the lookout for the Christmas fundraiser for Spring Hill Spider-Man. If you would like to donate, you can catch me on Facebook just at Isaiah Brooks, or you can go on Instagram at SpringHill_Spider-Man and you can donate.
Okay. Well, you always got a home here, like I was
For
telling you.
sure.
And where you say they can find you at again?
They can find me at Instagram, SpringHill_Spider-Man. And then on Facebook, if you just look up Isaiah Brooks, Isaiah is spelled the same way it is in the Bible, then Brooks, Brooks.
Okay. Well, check this out, man. I appreciate you coming through. Like I said, appreciate you coming through.
For sure.
We done made it to the end, like I always tell y'all. Y'all know I keep this thing growing legs. Blog partner, Spring Hill Spider-Man. We up out of this thing.
We out.
Blog partner, blog partner. Blog partner, blog partner. Blog partner, blog partner. Blog partner, blog partner.